Today's my birthday and I'm 60. Like my 50th, I wanted to duplicate the Pay It Forward movement. But unfortunately, my friend Sally and my husband Pete, who helped me, are no longer here. I had decided that it just wasn't going to happen. 2 days before my birthday, I got a card with these beautiful, touching words and money from Pete's family and friends, helping me to fulfill this wish. I now have a new videographer, my friend Deb Elliot, who I know Sally and Pete would approve of, and I have 18 envelopes that I'm going to be able to hand out to random people. I want to thank everyone who was involved in helping me fulfill this wish. I couldn't have asked for a better gift. I'm so blessed to have you all in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, Deb gave me a few ideas and I liked these ideas. One of them was, this is all about me. And I really like that idea. And to tape other people, I think, first of all, I think is intimidating. And some people won't be able to say that they're not comfortable with it, even though we asked them. And instead, we came back to the vehicle after we would give these gifts, and I would explain instead what their reaction was, what I felt, and I think that's better all around because they really got to be honest and enjoy the moment, and I got to see it myself and not be so uptight about the camera either. I think it was a good call. And another good idea we're going to do, thanks to Deb, she's so well, she's very good at putting words together, so she is going to write up something about this whole experience. And I'll tell you, the way she writes, you're going to feel like you were there.
How come you chose this person?
Well, this person's standing alone, freezing cold. She could, or he, I don't even know, and it doesn't matter, waiting for the bus.
Yeah.
I thought it would just be a perfect opportunity.
Oh, let's go.
Let's do it. First of all, with the mask on, her eyes smiled more than I could. Did you not see that? Her eyes were smiling, and she was okay with it, which is really, really nice. I think this is a good idea, what Deb said about not taping the individual, because then they're vulnerable and then they're, feel like they have to take it. I like this way that you're going to get it from my perception and how I feel and how they reacted.
Did you feel her gratitude?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
I agree.
And we're still looking in the mirror, and she's looking in her envelope again. I think she's surprised at how much is there for her.
I think so too.
Okay, we saw this lady with a young kid, and we both said we need to do that. They're on the opposite side of the street. Deb thought I was going to turn. I said, no, the hell with that, we're going to walk. But by the time I found my mask and the envelope and looking for my key so we could lock the door, they're gone somewhere else. Deb saw this one and thought we should stop. He was an older gentleman, and he didn't have a mask, which is okay with me. He had a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And when I told him it was my birthday, he said, happy birthday. He had a bag in his hand. I don't know what was in there.
Poppin' chips.
Was it?
Yeah.
And something in his hand, a coffee.
Yeah.
And anyway, when I told him it was my birthday and I was paying it forward and I gave him the envelope, he was so grateful, so thankful, and he smiled from ear to ear. Yep. And it's just so good. It's such a good feeling. It really is to see, that you can make somebody else's day. Big deal. Okay, so we saw this young guy sitting on steps, and we thought, we'll stop. And we went up to him. I gave him my spiel, and he said, are you for real? He was in shock. He kept saying, are you for real? I said, yes, we're for real. And he said, you have no idea. I think he stood up first.
He did.
He said, you have no idea. I've been a drug addict. I've been working my butt off.
For a month.
Yeah. And I said, well, there you go. It was the perfect person to choose. But then he asked for a hug. And I did it. I don't care about COVID. He had a mask on. I had a mask on. and gave him a nice big hug. And it was really nice to see him, like, I think surprised that somebody would do such a thing.
He's happy.
This is why I like doing this. Okay, this time we see a guy pushing a grocery cart, and I just assume it was all his belongings. And we decided we should stop, and we did. And he had all his stuff in there. That's how he's living, is through on all his belongings are in this grocery cart. Anyway, I tell him the spiel, and he says thank you. He said his birthday was August 10th, right?
Yeah.
And he's 44, and he actually told us his name, but I won't repeat it. And then Deb looked behind, and he'd already was looking in the envelope, and then when I looked behind after, he started running with his card. I thought, oh my God, that's priceless, eh?
So we're in the Tim Hortons lineup because Rue wants to give Tim Hortons worker a gift. But in the meantime, we saw someone standing just waiting by himself against a building. And so I said to Rue, I could jump out if you want me to. So she said, yeah. So I said, this is for my friend Rue. She's in the truck. It's her 60th birthday. And in honor of her birthday, she wants to pay it forward and give gifts instead of getting them. And he said, really? And I said, yeah. And I said, so this is for you. She wants you to use it for whatever you'd like. And good on ya. And he said, it's also Valentine's Day. And for a split second, I thought, do not kiss me. But he was happy. And then he waved at Rue. And there was no kissing.
So when we did the drive-through and we got up to the cashier and I got my coffee, I gave her an envelope, and she was grateful. She said thanks, and off we went. Okay, so we decided to go to Walmart, and we met an Indigenous lady on the way in, and again, handed her one of the envelopes, and she just said thank you, but
yeah,
very like nonchalant.
Calm, very calm.
Next. Okay, but it was great. So then when we got inside, this one here was for Isaiah because he thought I should give one to a little kid. So we saw one. Isaiah looked about 6. He was very shy, and his mom was holding on to him and very protective. And then when I handed him the envelope and told him that it was a gift to him to be able to do what he wanted, his mom made him say thank you, which was really nice. And then Deb peeked over. And what did you hear her say?
Oh my goodness.
And then as we're walking around to find other people, she yells out, thanks a lot and happy birthday. So that was really nice.
So great.
So hopefully he buys a nice toy with that. Yeah. Then we saw, like a teenage type black guy. And we went up to him, and we realized after talking to him, I think he has special needs. But he was grateful because the person that was with him, who was giving me the eye, which I get it, told him to say thank you. Yeah. And it was really nice. It was really nice. His energy was good. I like that. This is the highlight one before the highlight one. This is Deb's idea. So she says, Rue, greeters don't make that much at Walmart. Okay, so I go to the greeter. Stand there for telling my little spiel. He said, oh, sorry, we're not allowed to take gifts. And Deb says, dude. No, not in front of him. After the fact.
Was it done?
But I said, I didn't know that. Sorry. So off we went, and we saw this old couple really together. So she was reserved. He was more open. And again, they wished me a happy birthday, and off they went too. Good. But my highlight one, we came out and we saw this guy leaning against the Walmart building. He had dark glasses on, and I tell him it's my birthday, and he says, well, I tell him my name and that it's my birthday, and he goes, oh, happy birthday, Rue, which I thought was so cool.
It was great.
And then I told him I was giving gifts back, and he said, what did he say? Thanks maybe
thanks for the million.
Thanks for the million or something like that. It was really nice anyway. And then he wished me, I think, a happy birthday again, and off we went. Then as we were coming to the truck, I had one envelope in my hand left that we had a stack of them actually. And I said to Deb, I saw a lady over there across the parking lot with a young baby. So we went over there, and of course she's like, are you sure? like she wasn't sure if she should take it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just interesting what I learned the last time, actually. Some people are unsure because they can't believe that somebody's just giving them something for nothing. People have a hard time with that. And yeah, so it's really nice to see. She was grateful, but she was too busy putting her kid in, because I said to Deb, take a look if she looked in the envelope, and she goes, nope, she's just putting her kid away in the groceries or whatever.
She's busy.
She's busy.
But I think she appreciated it.
I know,
and
yes.
she's surprised.
She was surprised. Okay, so now we decided to go to the mall. And the first person we decided to stop was a lady with a walker. She's a tax lady. H&R Block.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was nothing.
She wasn't
excited at all.
She took it, though.
She took it and said thanks.
Yeah.
You know, that's all that matters.
She did.
Everybody reacts differently.
She did.
Then we went to the food court,
Mm-hmm.
and there was this family, I think either Colombian, Mexican, it doesn't matter, but my goal was to get different ethnicities. So we gave it to the girl who looked about 12. And of course, you know, she said thank you. And then as we were walking away, she yelled happy birthday, which I thought was nice.
Yes.
I'm sure the parents, you know, initiated that. It doesn't matter. Then I see the janitor, and I think, that's perfect. We got to go to the janitor. Again, he was nothing excited, but grateful again.
He was grateful, I thought.
And then we decided to, we head back, and we see this guy on the bench. His elbow.
A lot old.
Like what?
80s? I don't know.
Right. So we thought we should stop there, but he had his elbows, leaning his elbows on his thighs.
And his head
And his
on
head-
his hands.
Yes.
So his head was down.
So his head was down. So
Yeah.
I started to talk, and there was
He
nothing.
ignored her.
He wasn't moving. So I said again, good afternoon. Still not moving. And Deb says, let's just leave him be. Let's go to the washroom. And I said, which is just across from where he is. I said, Deb, aren't you worried? Like, maybe something's wrong. She goes, no, if there was something wrong, he'd be lying down on the bench. Okay, fine. So we go to the washroom, and we come back out, and lo and behold, he's sitting up. He's awake. So she was right. But anyway, went to him, and he did seem a bit confused when I was talking to him. And I gave him the envelope, and I'm not sure if he knew what was going on still, because he's like, by more or less telling us, okay, great, thanks, be on your way. Not even thanks. He just...
Yeah, he didn't say thanks.
He didn't say thanks.
He took I think he thought it was a flyer.
I think he did. Actually, you know what? I think that's why Deb
Yeah.
thought he was a bit disoriented. It doesn't matter. So we went around the corner, and we just watched. He looked in the envelope,
Yeah.
but there was no
Yeah.
reaction. It's
Yeah.
okay.
It's what
We
it
don't know.
is. Yeah.
It was good. So then we decided we have 2 more envelopes. So we go to Giant Tiger, and in Giant Tiger, this black lady, lots of energy, says happy birthday. She's beyond grateful. She wishes she could give me a hug. That was really nice to see.
Yeah, it was.
And
Yeah, she was really grateful.
really good. Yeah, it was really nice. She goes, that's so nice. And so then we have 1 left. So we decide to go to, that was a Giant Tiger. The other one was a dollar store.
Yeah, Dollarama.
Dollarama.
The lady.
So then we go to the Giant Tiger. We have 1 left. And I see this Mexican couple. Not couple, sorry.
Weren't they Mennonite?
Oh, sorry.
Maybe they were Mexican.
No, they
Mennonites.
weren't. They could have been Mexican Mennonites. But the key was Mennonite. We see this Mennonite lady with a younger daughter, maybe. We don't know. Anyway, it was nice to give the last one to them. The young daughter, about 18, maybe
Yeah, I think
19,
so.
said happy birthday. And
Yeah, they were appreciative.
they were very appreciative. And off we went.
It was a
And we're
really
all
great day.
done.
Yeah, just
My
like that.
day is fulfilled thanks to all of you.